What's up guys? Welcome to this video where I explain to you how I got my very adorable sons. My son on the left right here, his name is Hipbit. Hipbit is a Korean word for sunshine. And my son on the right here in his cute little Super Mario outfit and overalls, his name is Mokjin. Mokjin comes from the verb 먹다 in Korean, meaning eat. So if you translate his name to English, it is Eatjin. And Mokjin rhymes with Sokjin, who he is supposed to be. He's a Jin doll, and of course, on the left is a J-Hope doll. All right, so a lot of you have asked for this doll video on where I got my dolls, how I bought my dolls. But first, I want to have a little bit of an introduction to the types of dolls that exist, and then I will go about telling you, because there's a lot of sides to it. I want to tell you, well, I'll just tell you what I want to tell you. All right, so let's go on to the next slide here. This is another one of my dolls. It is clearly a Namjoon doll. I only buy dolls that look like who they're supposed to look like. There are many dolls that don't look like who they're supposed to look like, and I will give you examples of this in just a bit. But yeah, Namjoon actually has this doll, and I'm going to show you that as well. I also am in the process of getting this doll. There's a Korean girl that's selling her extra one to me, and this doll as well. It is a Yoongi doll. I love it so much. So the dolls all have original names, and they are made by fans. They're made by armies, usually Korean people, Korean armies. They're the ones who started this in the first place. So originally where you got them from was from Korean, I would say they're fans, so we're just gonna call them fan sites. My original doll, this Jin doll, was actually from a Jin fan site who does take photos of Jin and everything. Her name was Pink Peace Jin. I don't know if you remember her or not. I haven't seen her around in a long time. I think she retired, but she created this doll, a Jin doll, and I think it really does look like a baby version of him, with that little tight-lipped smile and everything. I pierced his ears. I had to look at many pictures to make sure that I was piercing in the correct places. Jin does have piercings in these two areas of his ears, and I put earrings in them. Went to a shop, and the salesperson did not bat an eyelid when I told her I was getting earrings for my son, and I showed her the doll, and she was like, all right, well then, I think these earrings are appropriate. So I'm like, all right, thanks. That's thanks for the non-judgment. But anyway, so here we go. Yep. This is him in his Super Mario outfit. This J-Hope doll. Okay, so the original name for this doll is called Hamjin, Hamzin, Zin. I don't know however you want to say it. Hamjin. And the original name for the J-Hope doll is 2월의 희망이. We'll just call him Himangi for short. It's a Himangi doll. Oh, that is my name, J Himangi. Himangi meaning hope. So, okay. Yeah, all of these dolls. So if you wanted these dolls, you would have to search them by name. But anyway, so when the fan site creates the doll, they give them like the name of the doll. Like, this is the doll that I'm producing, and this is the name of the doll. So each of the dolls have their own names. I mean, you can name them whatever, but I'm saying that it's like a brand for the doll. And I will show you this from an actual. We're going to go to the site where I just purchased a Jimin doll, a new doll to add to my collection, and I'll show you how to go about doing it. Just bear with me for a little bit more of information. That is my face. Don't really look at it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know why this is there, but I just put it in to show I'm the doll's mama. I don't look like any of the dolls, but anyway, they're adorable. And this was the day that I decided to spend more time with the two of them because they have I have new dolls coming, and this is gonna sound so creepy, but I didn't want them to feel less loved when the new dolls come, so mama has to spend more time with them. Okay, anyway, okay, so speaking of dolls that look like who they're supposed to look like, even without the accompanying picture, I'm sure you can tell whose dolls these are. Like, so if you, yeah, you feel free to comment from top left to right and then bottom left to right. You can guess in the comments and I definitely will reply you to tell you if you're correct or not. So, yeah, like I said, you really should only buy dolls that look like who they're supposed to look like. Like, clearly this J-Hope doll, the one that I have right now. I also have the flower hat. Yeah, it looks like him, and see the little, like, Jin tight-lipped smile that looks like him. Yep. I had this. This was round 1. Some fan sites open 2 rounds of dolls based on how popular it is. So this was round 1. As you can see, he had black hair and a center part, which looked awful. So I was really happy to, even though we made a lot of happy memories, but one of my friends, really wanted a J-Hope doll, and this doll wasn't available for sale anymore. And so I let her adopt him, and I got the new one, which was this one with the brown hair and no more awful center part. Okay. This is Namjoon with the doll. So yeah, the boys have their own, have the versions of the dolls that I have, which I feel is great because, you know, it represents them best. So here we go. This was Namjoon's room, you guys know. And he's got his dolls up here. They're so cute though. Fuck, I wish my friend would stop texting me right now. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, this is a great example of a doll which I feel does not look like who it's supposed to look like. It doesn't look like Jimin at all, and my very honest opinion, you guys know me, I don't like to mince words. It's ugly as fuck, okay? It's ugly, it doesn't look like Jimin at all. It's supposed to have some weird ass chimmy head kind of bullshit, but to me, I personally think it is so completely pointless if you buy a doll that doesn't look like who it's supposed to look like. Like, then what's the point? It's just gonna be another doll. The point of having a doll is so that people are able to recognize straight away who it's supposed to look like. But if it doesn't, then wow, like, how, you know, it doesn't look like the person at all. This doesn't look like Jungkook at all. It's got a weird shaped head, weird features, weird body, uneven legs, and a stupid, just because it has bunny ears doesn't mean, you know. So this is my advice for those of you who are going to buy the dolls. Don't just buy the first doll you come across, no matter how badly you want the doll. You really want it to represent BTS and who they're supposed to look like. Remember all the outrage that the Mattel dolls didn't look like the boys themselves, so it should be the same for this. If you don't think that they look like whichever member of BTS you want, then don't buy it. There are constantly new dolls coming out. I'm going to show you a Jimin one and a Jungkook one in just a bit, and the ones that I show you they really do look like Jimin and Jungkook. So and also a Jin and Namjoon doll. Jin and Namjoon doll too. So I'm about to show you all these. Trust me and my judgment for these dolls. Okay, so yep. So all of these, please just don't. And this one, I feel like maybe there might be a tiny bit of resemblance, but honestly, the doll is ugly and it doesn't do Namjoon justice. A lot of Namjoon dolls are really ugly. I don't understand the fuck why. I'm personally offended. I guess it might be difficult to capture his essence, maybe. But yeah, this one is an example of, it could be a hit, it could be a miss, but personally I think it's ugly and I wouldn't buy it. So yeah. Okay, anyway, if you have any of these fugly ass dolls, I don't care if you're offended. Okay, so we are going to head over now to Twitter. I don't think there's any more, is there? Oh, yeah, these are examples of ugly dolls also. Please don't. These dolls. Oh, another thing you should note is if for these types of dolls, the clothes are not interchangeable. As you can see, it's just an entire body, and the hoodie is attached. It's completely sewn to the head, so as in it's actually a part of the head. And also, you know, these are fugly. Like, you have to really think about who it is, who they're supposed to be. And yeah, so please just don't buy these. All right, okay, I'm about to take you to the Twitter site now and show you how it's done. Okay, so here we are on Twitter. Just in case you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter account is ssbts_mama. It's basically called Jaehimangi's Magic Shop. Just a little bit of self-promotion here. I post also cute things of my dolls, and you know, little adventures, BTS related adventures like in Korea and stuff, and you know, whatever. Okay, so anyway, we are going to go and search for, here we go. Okay, so for those of you who cannot read Korean, that is fine. They usually have in English here. So this one is called macarons jimin. So it's macaron jimin, and so here's what it looks like. Okay, usually, like I said, usually it's a Korean fan site, and they seem to be the most trustworthy in terms of sites. I've actually heard of Chinese sites, you know, cheating other people of their money. This is another thing you have to be wary of. Would you trust these sites or no? If I look at the follower count, they have about over 1,000 followers, and they respond very regularly. They respond quickly, which means they're always here, and they answer very clearly as well. So I'll show you. So it's what was I gonna say? Okay, so usually they start by promoting their dolls, and look at how cute they are. They're just so freaking adorable, right? So both are Jimin dolls. Okay, one is a mint Jimin and the other one is pink Jimin. And personally, I am a huge fan of the pink-haired one ever since Spring Day. I've always wanted a pink-haired Jimin, so I've waited all this while. There was another pink-haired Jimin called Jimbongi, and it looks more like Jimin actually, personally, I feel, than this one. But this one's pretty close, and it's good enough for me, to be honest. Where is it? The special thing about this one, which I absolutely love, is look at this. This is a detail that no other doll has right now. Because of the latest development in, you know, his tattoo being there all the time. So this doll maker, since it's a new doll, a newly released doll, well, that's coming soon, this doll maker has designed it such that it looks like this. Okay. This is the part where you guys have to listen really, really carefully, okay? These dolls are not like ready-made for sale. These ones that you can see right now belong to the person who designed them, aka this account owner. These are samples, okay? So usually they open up a sales period. So let's say they start the sales period from 1st May to 14th May, and during this time you have to hand over the money and trust that you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the doll, and usually this money is going to be used for the doll maker to start production on some samples. So when this account owner receives, I'm just going to call them the doll designer. When the doll designer receives the samples, and then they will open a second round of sales, which is, anyway, these are the outfits, and which is like, let me show you right here. Okay, if you look at the little ribbon, it says 2차 입금 기간. 2차 is round 2, 입금 is deposit 기간 period. So, the period for depositing your money round 2, because now that they've shown the samples and people are like, okay, we definitely want this doll, and or like, hey, okay, look, there are samples now, and more people will are happy with the design, and they're gonna go ahead and place their order. So for this one is a little bit different. They opened up to the first 400 people only. So it says 400개 선착순입니다. So that means the first 400 to deposit will will be able to receive a doll. And once they've received 400 deposits, they're gonna close the order. And so you may be wondering, how can I possibly make this order and deposit money, blah blah blah. Okay, so first of all, if you're in Korea, or if you have a Korean bank account, then this would be an easy process for you, because then you can just fill in a default form that's available. So the default form, I'm gonna go to an English form in just a second, but this is also for people who might be, I don't know, in Korea. So the default form is here, and then basically you fill in how many babies you want and which one is it. It's not called pink, it's called 딸기 짐카롱. So strawberry 짐카롱, strawberry jimin macaron, and mint 짐카롱. So however many you want, and then this is for your deposit information, how much you paid, what time, blah blah blah. You have to pay first, and then you fill in the form, and then your address, so and so forth. So okay, that is the process, and once you've done that, they will send out emails. Yes, so I have filled out this form personally, but if you do not live in Korea, if you do not have any kind of Korean bank account, blah 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 blah, then you go and you fill out. Usually they will have group orders for individual countries. Okay, for example, right here, they are called GO lists. GO meaning group order. And so over here, there's a list for Vietnam, China, Taiwan, and Indonesia so far. If you don't see your country on this list, that means your country does not have a GO manager. You can approach the doll designer and ask her, can I be the GO manager for my country? But that means you have to take orders and reach a minimum amount. And if that amount is not reached and it fails, then yeah, they won't take orders for your country. So there cannot be an individual order. They don't ship individual orders, is what I'm saying. Okay? So let's say you live in Taiwan. Let's go. Taiwan. Where is the order for it? Okay, well, I don't know. Let's just look at any form. Okay, so this is a Taiwanese person, and they have made a form for a doll. It was a Tay doll. It's not in English. Well, you know, it's for the individual countries, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in their own language. It's a Tay doll, which I personally don't think looks like them. In fact, the things under their eyes makes them look like they've got an inner demon waiting to explode and just murder everybody, personally. So, ew, is that? Oh, Jesus, I thought it was a giant butt. Okay. Gross. Okay. Alright. So, see, you just have to fill in the form again. Make a a deposit first. That's how it works. You have to go through your group order if the doll makers are not taking international individual orders. Okay? I really hope I'm explaining this well. Okay. There's another place. Oh, I wanted you guys to take note, okay? The average price for a doll is usually 25,000 won, give or take $25 USD. Okay, it's almost there. It's almost the same. And then the 3,000 right there is a delivery fee for within Korea only. But the delivery, as in the shipping fee, is going to be a lot more if you're in another country. So, okay, in my personal experience, when I bought my Jin doll, okay, Hemjin. Really? Did they like close their account? I guess. Oh, that's so cute. Well. Oh, here we go. Hemjin doll. That's what it was supposed to be. Ta-da! They had a round 2 also, apparently. And their round 2 was in 2017. Okay. Anyway, so when I bought my Hemjin doll, this doll site did accept individual overseas orders. Okay, my doll itself cost about $30, but the shipping cost about $35. So the shipping cost more than the doll. So that one was a bit of a, like, I was like, oh my god, it's so expensive. But you know, it's my first son and I love him to fucking bits. Look at how so adorable he is. Oh, look at that face. Okay. Anyway, so this doll did accept. So you have to, that's what I'm talking about for shipping fees. It's really quite expensive. It will definitely be cheaper if you go for a group order. So, that was the Jimin doll that I was talking about, but there is also another doll. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get sidetracked. Pure Gook. Okay, wait. Be Pure Gook. There we go. Okay. So this is a Jungkook doll and a Jimin doll. I think the Jungkook doll really looks like him, all like wide-eyed and, you know, Jungkook does have this expression on his face. Like I can see it straight away. And then there's that little mole under his mouth, and that you know is an actual thing. But the Jimin doll, I'm a bit iffy on that. Okay, but anyway, there's also a Namjoon and Jin doll going on, and I think personally they really do look like it. Are there samples? Okay, so the samples of the Jungkook doll. It's so pretty. I guess no samples for Jin and Namjoon yet. Anyway, so this is Jimin and Jungkook. Oh, so cute. Okay, doll clothes. So usually dolls, they come with 2 sets of clothes and no shoes. Shoes you have to buy from a doll store. There are separate stores that actually sell doll clothes. And okay, so anyway, I originally wanted to buy a doll from here, the Jungkook doll, but it seems like this site seems to be very bitter because after they produced a round 1, so if you can see right here, it says season 2, so it's round 2 of the dolls. That means previously they opened a sales period, accepted all the orders they could, and then they closed it. And then now it's months and months later. They're opening a second round, but they're doing it in quite a bitter manner because there were some places that started selling fake versions of the doll, like imitations, and they sold them at I think double the price. So this site was pretty angry, and then they were like, well, because other sites are profiting off our doll design, we're forced to create more of these original dolls for you. Then it's like, okay, bitch, no, you'd be so bitter about it. I mean, then don't do it. So then, and this time around, the price is the same, but they're only giving one outfit, which I feel they are a little bit, it's like they're punishing the people who do actually want to buy the original product now, just because of the people who have previously purchased the fake products. So, as out of principle, I'm not buying from them, and I'm gonna wait for other Jungkook dolls because there are many really similar looking dolls anyway. You are definitely free to make your own choices because, you know, maybe you don't have to feel the same way that I do. And maybe you really do want this doll very badly or whatever it is. It's a personal choice. I have nothing against that, but I'm just telling you that personally I'm not buying from them because the prices, to me, it's a little bit expensive in terms of like they're only giving you, let me tell you, outfits are very expensive to buy on their own. So like the Jimin one, it was 25,000, it's just $25, but you got 2 outfits, right? And yeah, you got 2 whole outfits. And then this one is about $21, but you only get 1 outfit and a stupid little towel that you're never going to use anyway. And the towel is only for if you deposit within a certain period. Oh no, wait. Okay, you do get the towel no matter when you do it. So anyway, but then if you were to buy a whole other outfit, that's gonna cost you maybe about $12 more, $12 to $20 more, and so you would actually be out a lot. Yes. Okay, so that is what I've got to say about that. I think they have Geo. Do they? Oh wait, that's me. I was gonna... Well, they don't seem to have Geo managers for this. I don't know, I didn't really look after I found out what they were doing, so... Okay, but anyway, so there are a lot of dolls going on right now, and you might, if you can even like look at Korean, not necessarily read it or pronounce it, just maybe you can just even copy the characters that I'm typing right now. It says Bangtan 인형, 인형 meaning doll, and this is lyrics in Fake Love also, 인형, and then Bangtan is there. Okay, so if you can type that, then you can see all the dolls that are available. Oh, they're closed too. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, we're gonna take a look at doll clothes so that you can know what I mean. Look at how freaking adorable these are. Look at the, okay, do you see what I mean about shoes and clothes and how much they cost? These shoes with the Nike logo, which technically is illegal, 16,001, that's $16. And then jackets, $10 just for an outer jacket. And then, okay, but I would totally buy this freaking shark outfit for 11,001, which is $11. I need this uniform thing, it's so adorable. Oh my god. Ooh, very nice. Anyway, let's see more of the doll clothes. Whoa, that was one ugly doll. Why does he have like a thing? Alright, well. I usually make some of my doll clothes as well. I make... Oh my god, this Jimin doll is beautiful. What in the hell? Oh my god. It, like, you could tell straight away that it was a Jimin doll. God damn, he's beautiful. Well, I've already got my Jimin doll, but you can go on over to this magical Chim Chim and see if there is some kind of group order for your country. I have definitely seen group orders for like Singapore, for the US, for whatever it is. Jeez, this is beautiful. Oh my god. I am almost sorry that I bought pink-haired Jimin. But I'm not. I'm already determined. I love my son already. Even though... Oh! Speaking of which, after they close the sales, it takes about 6 months, 4 to 6 months for the doll production. After that, then the doll gets delivered to Korea or whoever it is that designed the doll. And then after that, from Korea, then it goes to your country. It goes to the GO manager. And then from the GO manager, then it goes to you. So it might take a long time. I have actually waited 9 whole months for a doll before, and that was my Himangi doll, my Hipbit. So it's literally like birthing a whole person, waiting 9 months for the doll. Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, my little baby. I want to hold you, but I can't. No, I can't. Oh, there we go. So GC, okay, right here. Geos for China, Indonesia, Mexico. I don't know what is MX. Is it Mexico? Let's click on it. Yes, it is. Wow, nice. Okay, people who live in Mexico, you've got... Oh my god, get this doll, please. And then, see, there we go. Thailand, Taiwan, USA, Vietnam, and Malaysia. So, amazing. Go, you guys. This doll is beautiful. Alright, okay. Anyway, I hope I've answered all your questions. Yes. So, I cannot stop looking at it. I can't. It's so freaking beautiful. Alright guys, I really hope I've answered all your questions regarding the dolls. If you have any more, and please write down in the comments as well. Don't forget to guess what I asked you to guess earlier in the video. Also, I would like your feedback on something. If you would like to see videos in the future of my dolls' adventures, please let me know in the comments as well, because in a few weeks we are going to the Spring Day filming location where they were at a bus stop and they were at the beach and stuff like that. So we're going with the dolls. So you know, if you would like to see doll vlogs and adventures like that, write it down in the comments as well. I would totally appreciate the feedback. Alright, so I will